Well, welcome to our paper preview video for week 30 2025, this beautiful Sunday afternoon, the 19th day of January 2025. My sincere apology for last week's turnout of event. It was unexpected because the sequence we had were top notch. They were really good to go. By the end of the day, things went left. It's unexpected. As I said, we'll do our best to redeem the situation. That's the best we can actually do for now. What has happened, and the brown coupon did not actually go as planned. It didn't go in our favor at all. That prompts us to now do something which is unusual on this particular first video, where we give out two sequences, usually maybe two pairs or a banker and a pair. What we are doing for today, we're bringing three pairs which are all blue coupon sequence, and they are current. All three pairs that we're bringing, there are three sequences, they are current, and we've used this over time. Those in our 100% 100 working sequence group have been having it behind closed doors. They've benefited from it a couple of times, and we also took it to our second channel a couple of times. I think about twice now we've taken this sequence, some of them, not all. We've taken about one or two of them to our second channel on Morgate Concept. If you go look up our week 26 and I think week 22 edition on that particular platform, we did showcase these blue coupon pairs. They've been working, they are really good to go, and we're bringing them here to give to us so that we can actually look into them. Hence, there are three in numbers. That means we have a total of 6 numbers that you can use in your permutation, or you can single each of these games and expect 50% return on investment if you single bet each of the numbers on the pair. So this is what we're going to be doing now, to kind of say, well, to pacify the situation and see how we can move forward from here. Remember, on this particular first video also, we have the secret extra tip, and that will be coming from our temple of draw. Why, like I did mention, we have 3 pairs to showcase, and they are all blue coupon sequence. This particular week now is a blue coupon week. It's week 30 2025. Let's get right into the video by showing you our first pot of call now, which is the secret extra tip, and we're taking this from our page 2 of our temple of draw paper, where we have the stakers bomb beware column. We have number 5, 7, numbers 9, 18, 30, and numbers 43. The particular numbers in this position for last week, we have, I think, 4 of them, and none gave a draw for last week. So this is actually how the position of these games are. So for this week now, if you have your NAP within this range, or your permutation within these 6 numbers now, then you should be careful, because based on form, these games are not expected to pull through as draw. But when they play sequence draw, sometimes, you know, they play some of these kind of tough matches. So this is the much we can actually say about that. While we'll also look at our post telegraph. You know, we have 4 papers to look into for this first video. We're looking at our post telegraph, and you know, from that paper now, we have our even week pair column that we'll be looking into. But before going to our post telegraph now, let's see among the 3 pairs now. We'll pick anyone randomly and show to us the sequence portraying these games. Before going further, let me also make us know the numbers we are talking about. We're talking about for one of the pairs now is 10 pairing 11. The other pair is 8 pairing number 16, while the third pair is 35 and 36. And the team on number 8 from our English Premiership division is Tottenham versus Leicester City. Tottenham versus Leicester is on number 8 from our English Premiership division, and that's pairing with number 16 from our English Championship division. That's on number 16. Now we have QPR versus Sheffield Wednesday. QPR Sheffield Wednesday is on game number 16. While numbers 10 pairing 11, both are from our English Championship division. On game number 10, we have Bristol City versus Blackburn. Bristol City versus Blackburn, while 11 is Cardiff versus Derby. Cardiff versus Derby is on game number 11. Games number 35 and 36, they are both from our English League 2. On number 35 now we have Colchester versus Morecambe. Colchester versus Morecambe is on number 35. While 36 is Crewe versus Accrington. Crewe versus Accrington is on number 36. So let's pick at random now any of the pairs, and we'll touch on them, show you the sequence that's between them, while we'll be touching on all 3 sequences before the video winds down. So the first sequence we're going to be touching on now is a blue coupon sequence, and that's the pair of number 8 pairing 16, which is simple and straightforward. You go to your game on number 19. The first reference we are treating now is week 18, 2024. If you look at number 19, we have Sheffield Wednesday versus Watford. Our concern now is the team at away, which is Watford, on game number 19. The first alphabet now is W, which is 23, and the last alphabet of Watford is D, and that's 4. So for that week 18 now, number 4 paired with 23. If you look at your result for that week, number 4 was marked as a draw, and number 23 also was marked as a draw. This sequence that I'm showing you now, we started from week 18 on this particular video clip, but this sequence has been on since week 6. So every block open week you do this and you get your result of a formidable pair for the week. So the next reference week we are going to be touching on now is week 22, 2024. So for this week now we have on game number 19, at away we have Portsmouth. P is the first letter and that's number 16, while the last letter of Portsmouth is H and that's 8. So 8 paired with 16 for week 22, 2024, and number 16 was marked as the draw. So this is actually how the sequence plays out. So the next time it is a blue coupon week again now, I have to visit week 26, 2024. For week 29 now, I think we already have 12 draws on coupon with 3 matches left to be played, and that's number 6, 8, and one other number there. The pitch now talking it out. And if you remember very well, when I was analyzing the Temple of Draw late news for last week, I did mention between number 7 and number 6 that I trusted number 6 to do the go-go match more than number 7, but number 7 did it on Saturday, while number 6 now, I think they've already been playing 1-1 at the early stages of the match, so they've already done the go-go. I know that Brighton can score and also Man United cannot go without scoring, so that's why I tipped that particular match as a very formidable go-go match, which they've already done with a few minutes into the into play for that particular match. So looking at week 26 now, 2024, we have on game number 19 now, Lincoln. Lincoln, the first letter L is 12, while N, which is the last letter of Lincoln, is 14. If you look at the score sheet for that week now, number 12 paired 14, for which number 14 was marked as the draw. So the next time there's a blue coupon week again, and that takes us to this week 30, 2025. All right. Looking at the fixture for this week now, we have on game number 19, West Brom versus Portsmouth. So at away we have Portsmouth, and the first letter is P, while the last letter of Portsmouth is H. That means 16, which is P, and H, which is 8, now forms a pair for week 30, 2025. So that's how we come to the conclusion of number 8 pairing number 16. And on number 8 we have Tottenham versus Leicester, while number 16 is QPR versus Sheffield Wednesday. So those are the matches there, and this is the first sequence we have taken for this particular video clip now, where we have 2 more to go. And we've already treated the secret social tips now, where we advise us on numbers 5, 7, 9, 18, 30, and number 43 to be careful about those numbers. So that brings us to looking at our paper, which is the special advance paper. This is the second one. We've treated the Temple of Draw already. We're looking at the special advance now. On the left hand side of this journal, we have the 1 to 49 matches of the coupon fixture. We'll have on game number 1, Aston Villa versus West Ham. And on game number 9 from the Premiership division, we have Wolves versus Arsenal. While from numbers 10 to 19, that is the Championship division, we have from numbers 20 to number 30 as our League One from England, while from numbers 31 to 41 is our English League 2. Then on the Scottish side of things, we have from games number 42 to 47, that's our Scottish Premiership division, while the Championship division is between numbers 48 and 49. So those are the teams on the fixture for the week. On this particular special advance fixture now, we have on the right hand side such columns as the treble J's column, while we also have the Lotto sequence. Below the Lotto sequence now we have the shortlist column. So below the shortlist column now we have the expert trio, while below the expert trio we have the high score quiz column, and the last but not the least is the easy column on this particular journal. Let me point out something for us that if we have this, if I have access to this journal, we can go look it up. We have at the Lotto sequence now we have numbers 10 and 13. Usually these games usually come to box 1 or box 2, box 1 and 2. But on rare occasion, we'll have it at box 1 and box 3. That in itself is a very formidable sequence that if you look into it, you might come up with something tangible to stick on for the week. So that's a very fine sequence that I'm pointing out for those of us who have access to the journal to go look it up, so you can have something to look into for the week. We have game number 3 now of our expert trial be repeated to box 2 of our high score quiz column. And so many other games have been repeated from expert trial to high score quiz and also to the easy column. So these are some of the ways for those who are not new to this platform that we do our focus on this particular channel. And also we have box 3 and box 6 now. They are both family of 3. That in itself is also a very formidable sequence. I think that's the much we can take from our special advanced fixture. We have more things to do so that we can wind this video down. Let's quickly take a look at now at the post Telegraph so that we can see even week pair for that paper. Taking a look at the bottom section of our post Telegraph, we have such spots at the top this column. We have the yellow patch right here, the first game here, which is number 34, and the left hand side game, which is number 40. That is our even week pair on this particular platform. So both being even number for this week now, it's telling us already that there's something fishy about those two numbers. So we'll be looking into that seriously in our subsequent video if we can make anything out of it. So take to heart now for the now that 34 may be pairing with 40. So we may bring something about that in our subsequent video. Also, this number 11 now is a game that's been repeated to the middle of your magical games column. That's also unusual, and that is our commentary game 2. On commentary game 1 we have number 10, so commentary game 2 is actually number 11. Okay, and that tells you something, because what we have from our Niger sequence now is 10 pairing 11. I think we'll be going into that proof shortly so that we can see what is projecting it for us from our Niger sequence. We'll be using this pair over time, and now the post Telegraph is also projecting it on commentary games 1 and 2. That tells us something, so we are excited already that good things are here for us. And that number 11 has been repeated in an unusual way. Also, the number 10 is being repeated. If you look at the big goals column and the revised treble chance column, let's quickly see the revised treble chance column where that number 10 is also being repeated. All right, this is the column I'm talking about, the revised treble chance column. We have the game 1 now, which is Bristol City, being repeated to the game 5, and that is number 10. So both numbers 10 and 11, they'll be repeated in an unusual way on the post Telegraph. Let's now see the sequence projecting it for us from our Niger record. All right, the first reference week we're going to be taking also is week 18, 2024. And this sequence talks about looking for Bristol City on a blue coupon week. And if you look at this week now, we can find Bristol City on game number 17. Wherever you find Bristol City, therefore, Bristol City and the game below forms a pair for you for that week. So for week 18 now, 17 paired with 18, for which number 18 was marked as a draw. The next time it was a blue coupon week again. Let's see week 22, 2024. So for that week now, we have Bristol City at game number 11 for week 22, 2024. Therefore, 11 paired with 12, where number 12 was marked as a draw. The truth about this sequence is, I would advise you go look up this sequence from week 6, because both pairs, among the 3 pairs now, 2 have a particular position that they usually play. That could mean something to you. That means you can, from these pairs, pick 2 bankers and make the other one a pair and stake on it 2 ways nap. I've advised people to do this over time. Some did it, some did not, but those who did it, they actually smiled. I think they've gotten that winning about 2 or 3 times now, yes. So you can join in for this particular week now. But I'll not be spelling it out here on the platform, but if you go look it up from that week, you know the positions which I will be playing among these 3 pairs. 2 of them have a particular position they'll be giving us the draw. So you can take these 2 positions now and use it to do your 2 bankers. Then you can use it to rotate the other one as a pair. That's the advice I will give. So the next time is a blue coupon week again. Now let's see week 26, 2024. For week 26 now, 2024, we have Bristol City at number 8 home. Therefore, 8 and 9 form the pair. for which we marked number 9 as the draw. The next time it was the blue coupon week again. Now we have week 30, 2025. Looking at the fixture for this week 30 now 2025, we have Bristol City on game number 10 home. That means number 10 forms a pair with 11 for the week, and that's how we came to the conclusion based on the Niger record that number 10 is a pair with 11. I was also seeing it from our post Telegraph that they are both on commentary games 1 and 2. That tells you something. That means this pair is home and dry. And like I did say, if you look at the pairs, if you scrutinize them from week 6, 2 of them they've been playing a particular position, while one of them rotates its position in a way you cannot really actually pinpoint. So you can use the ones that plays a particular position as 2 bankers and rotate it with the other pair, do a 2-way nap, might be home and dry. At the end of the day, you come out tops. So that brings us to looking at the remaining people on the platform now, which is the right-hand football fixture. On the left-hand side, we have the 149 matches of the coupon fixture, while on the right-hand side, we have such columns as the compiler's X selection column, where if you look at games 20 and 21 now, we have number 31 and as well number 13. What does that tell you? That's a number and turning right there, which is a number in its reverse. That also forms a pair on this particular paper. So number 31 and number 13 is something to look into for the week. We have below that now the 5-14 games, where we have 5 games which rotate there, and we have the yellow patches below the 5-14 games, where we have group 1, group 2, that's group A, group B, and group C. Below the yellow patch, we have the 3 best draws column, where we have 47, 48, and 49. And if you look carefully now, the bottom column of our group C, which is number 48, is being repeated to the middle box of our 3 best draws. So that in itself is also a forecast which we usually use on this platform. I will have the 14 box below the 3 best draws, and below the 14 box is the super pair, where we have number 26 and numbers 27. Below that is the compiler X verdict column, and the last spot on this particular journal now, which is the compiler's final 4, we have number 6, 14, 3, and numbers 40 in that space. We have a whole lot of repetition that takes place on this particular journal for this week, like the middle game of our group A now, which is number 46, is also be repeated to the 14 box. So a lot of games will be repeated. These are some of the things we'll be looking into in our subsequent video, hopefully. In case you've been able to watch the video from the beginning to this time, we'll expect you to by now have clicked on the like button. That helps to push the video out there for others to also see, and you can also help us manually by sharing the video to other platforms so that more persons can get to see the things we do here, which are basically free of charge. Are you getting subscribed to this platform? Just in case you're not subscribed yet, or you're seeing our video for the very first time, subscription is free, so click on that subscribe button now, which is below the video you're watching, so that you get subscribed to the platform and you can see more of our videos when we bring them on board. And if you watch our videos, believe me, you should be able to win your bet week in, week out, as we bring viable games to you that will help you win your stake. Like we did for last week now, though we didn't do well on the side of the draws, but I think they cannot draw, which we advised on 2 games. Those 2 games did pull through as expected, as advised. So these are some of the things you get stand to benefit while you are here on the platform. You can also take it a step further by becoming our channel member here on YouTube for a token amount and benefit more from us as well. Or you can become our subscriber on our paid platform on WhatsApp, where you get exclusive insight into some of the fascinating and wonderful games which you have here on the platform for a token amount as well. I will see the back page of our right-hand football fixture so that we can see the concluding sequence, which is that of number 35 pairing number 36. At the back page of our right-hand football fixtures, we have the overseas pools compilers draw statistics column, where we have letter A to P, and below the letters we have trials in those areas. We have the key column now as number 41, while the expert final pair is 38 and numbers 39. The other section now encompasses the late news for the week, where that section is that column is not actually doing too well so far, but we're expecting more from them. As time goes on, we may be seeing good things from that late news section. I think that concludes we're looking at the 4 papers on this platform. The next we have to do now is to check on the sequence of number 35 pairing number 36, and it's also a blue coupon sequence from our Niger record. Alright, the first reference week also takes us to week 18, 2024. If you look at your number 18 for the week now, we have at away Sunderland. Team Sunderland is at away. Now, this is what you do. You add code 19 to the first alphabet of the away team on number 18. The away team on number 18, the first alphabet, add code 19 to it. That is the sequence. Hence, we have Sunderland. The first alphabet of the away team on game number 18 now is Sunderland, and that's S. S is 19. So if you add code 19 to 19, that gives you 38. Therefore, the game below it is 39. 38 forms a pair with 39. If you look at the result for that week now, 38 and 39 was marked as 2 draws. So the next time is Blue Coupon week again now. Let's see week 22, 2024. Just in case you don't understand anything which I've been explaining so far, you can make us know via the comment section. And if you have any questions, also make us know via the comment section regarding this or any other thing for that matter, or you have suggestions or ideas to give to us, also kindly use the comment section to reach out to us. And on this particular first video, we'll give out 5 options which we want you to choose one from, and we'll collect your suggestions and use it to make our third video, which we call the extra corner video, where we'll give 5 options. And option number 1 is if you want us to make the one banker draw video. Option number 2, if you want us to make the pair video. Option number 3, if you want us to make the nap video. The fourth option is, if you want us to make the winning line video, while the fifth option is the 5 dead games video. Whichever you want to make us do, choose one among these 5 options, put it in comment section where we'll collect your suggestion and use it to collect to make that third video, which we call the extra corner video, and that could conclude the videos for the week. So the next Blue Coupon week we have to visit now on this sequence is week number 22, 2024. For that week now, we have on game number 18 away, Burnley. Team Burnley is on game number 18 away. Therefore, the first alphabet of Burnley is B. B is 2. If you add code 19 to 2, that gives you 21. Hence, your answer is 21. Therefore, 21 forms a pair with 22 for that week, because 22 is the game below 21. 21 forms a pair with 22, for which we'll mark game number 21 now as the draw for week 22, 2024. So the next time this sequence did come on board again now, let's see week 26, 2024. For week 26 now, 2024, we have on game number 18 away, Blackpool. And the first letter of Blackpool is letter B, which is number 2. If you add code 19 to 2, that gives you 21. Therefore, 21 forms a pair with game number 22. 21 forms a pair with 22, for which both were marked as 2 draw for 26, 2024. So this is actually how the sequence plays out. See, this sequence will be very formidable and profiting those who will be using it. So now we're making it public for everybody to benefit from, which is a good thing to do. Therefore, the next time it is a Blue Coupon week again now, it's week 30, 2025. We have come to the high point of today's presentation. That brings us to looking at the fixture for the week now, where on game number 18 we have Plymouth at away, and the first letter of Plymouth is P, and that's 16. If you add code 19 to 16, your answer becomes 35. Hence, the answer is 35. Therefore, the game below 35 is 36. That means number 35 forms a pair with number 36 for week 30 now, 2025, for which we're expecting at least a draw or 2. So these are the 3 pairs which we're giving. On game number 35 now from our English League 2, we have Colchester hosting Morecambe, while game number 36 is Crewe versus Accrington. So these are the games for this particular video recording. We've given you 3 wonderful pairs. If you put all together, that becomes 6 games, which we expect you to do your permutation from and recover your losses and be glad you did. And like I did advise, if you look at the sequence from the onset, there's a particular position amongst 2 of the pairs that will be gifting us the banker draw. That you can take these 2 bankers now and use it to rotate the other pair. Therefore, you have do 2-way nap and get 1 to green for you, and you'll be glad you did. A lot of persons have actually benefited from this pair behind the scenes, and I also took it to the second channel on Market Concept, for which so many persons also benefited. The other blue, I think 2 blues now, I've taken it to that particular platform. You can go look it up, you see it there. We took 2 of them there, but now we're bringing all 3 here for everyone to benefit, because we want you to recover and recoup your losses, whatever it is that you have lost, and if possible make profit. For more information and any other thing you want to discuss with us, privately, you can WhatsApp us or SMS us on 070-820-82291. 070-820-82291. I want to thank you very much for being able to watch the video from the beginning to this time, where we expect by now you have clicked on the like button. You also have got to subscribe to the platform, just in case you're not subscribed yet or have seen our video for the very first time. I also expect you to share the video to other platforms so that more persons can get to benefit from the free things which you do here on the platform. As we expect your comment in the comment section as well. I will say thank you very much, and we expect to see you in our next video.